right? So you have no idea how mad I was when this dropped and I was sitting on the plane knowing that I won't be able to record anything in the upcoming 3 days. So I know I'm late to this one, but I am double as excited because this collab is connecting some of my most favorite people from the show business, some of my most favorite voices. I'm a massive fan of RAYE. I just absolutely love her music. I love her expression. I think she is absolutely like generational artist. I adore Doja's singing. I like Doja as an artist, of course, but like I am a big fan of Doja singing as well. Since she had that incredible MTV performance where she was like belting for her life, I really loved that one. And since then I was like, I know that if you would have wanted to, you absolutely could. I completely respect her choosing to be mainly a rapper, but ooh, if she would choose to be a singer, that would be chef's kiss as well. And of course, the one and only, getting them all together, Lisa of Blackpink, but also Lisa, the international artist, the solo artist. I am so excited for her. But one thing that I'm super excited about is that we are finally getting more people on a song. It happens so rarely, which I understand because it's difficult to merge people who are so massively successful and their own personalities and their own artistic visions. But from actually connecting more people in one song, we've got such stunning iconic songs like Lady Marmalade. We've got Bang Bang with Ariana Grande and Jessie J and Nicki Minaj. We just got so much goodness. I love duets. I think duets are great, but when I've heard there's gonna be more people on the song, 3 iconic women, I was like, yes, this is gonna be the iconic moment. So I'm excited. Let's get into it.
If you try just a little more times, I would have made you a believer. Would have shown you what it's like every single night. In the concept of like
I know this is the main part. I really do like the work around the kind of vocal break there. It has to be more in a mixed sound. So if you try, she's not. If you try, if we would try to really go for purely chest, you've got to let it elevate into that mix. If you try, and she's getting a little bit of an aspiration there, just here and there, a little bit of an air.
just a little more times,
Just a little more times. That's a little bit mixed with air.
if you try just a little more times, I would have made you a believer. Would have shown you what it's like every single night.
And then she scoops in that low tone, every single night. And she kind of climbs into that head voice. I like that scoop. Every single night. But it's just on that air. Every single night. I like the main theme so much.
In the concept of like shades on. And I just broke up with my man like one X in the passenger seat, 'cause I'm done. Down, rude boy, get your foot up on my.
Oh my god, so much aura on one sofa. They're so feminine, but in such a different ways, each and single one of them.
One X in the passenger seat, 'cause I'm done.
Dun. She held that N. Dun.
Put up on my dash, got all the receipts to my business, moving a little bit of heartbreak. A little bit of how could you do that? A little bit of talking at your ass. A little bit of look at what you had, but could not hold, and that's on you, baby. Too bad. I'm about to make it hurt as I vroom vroom. Ice cold, how I leave you alone, but please tell your mother I'ma miss her. So
Such a comfortable part. I do like the verses are a little bit more monotone because then you really get that chorus standing out with that grandiosity.
just a little more time, I would have made you a believer. Would have told you it's like every single night. To be born again, baby, to be born again. You stay just another few nights.
like how they're merging their voices. Like quite literally, Raye was making a little bit of an ad-libs, but then she sang the first part of the chorus where Elisa did an ad-lib for her, and they're starting to kind of like intertwine while their voices go really nicely together. Elisa has a natural, little bit of a metallic tone quality in her voice. It's brighter, it's more edgy. Raye has the most gorgeous, rounded, very earthy sound. God, I love Raye's voice. It's just, oh my God, her tone quality is to die for. It's just so elegant. So when you get that together, you can create like a really nice kind of color scheme together. Okay, oh my God, this is gonna be. I'm so excited. I swear to God, when Doja sings, she pulls up different personality. She does not have the same personality as a singer and as a rapper whatsoever. Even in her rap, she had like multiple personalities. Like her fans would tell you a whole story about the personalities through her story and through her rap and through her lines, how they change, how it morphs. But her singing is like a complete separate entity, and I love it so much because you would barely recognize that it's Doja, but it's also at the same time so significantly Doja. Like you can absolutely tell. This was a little bit airy, so it was meant to be slightly softer. I love the funkiness. I love the change from that elegant, a little bit more grandiose sound of instrumental to much more funk. It's much more matching with her energy. But I won't be a fool. So from that mix, but I won't be a fool. Just a little bit of a clean pressure tone on that ooh. To the night. A lot of mix there. Oh, gorgeous. Ooh, I would love to have an album of Doja where she would mix a lot of this kind of funky singing as well into it. That would be so cool. Maybe there is. I am not like I do not know every single thing from Doja. I'm a very casual listener, so if you have recommendations, give them to me. I would love to see them. I love the layering. The voice, actually, it was barely ad-libs. It was very balanced. So the layers were really balanced with each other and clashing beautifully. Kind of almost into a... Listen to that completely different placements when she sings, and then the way she modulates into her rap. She has very typical modulation that you can recognize very fast. She's also using a little bit of a texture through restrictions, so there's a little bit more texturized sound to her rap than to her singing. She's not using texture at all in her singing, but it's just so much more crowish. The sound is so different, and this is a person who knows how the sounds change based on where they are putting the impact on how the resonance travels, how to create a texture and how the texture is gonna change the sound. That's why I like Doja. She's so incredibly flexible as an artist, as a singer, as a rapper. Let me live happily forever after more. I hope you learn something from a little fiasco. You played the game smart, letting little me pass go. If you try just a little more time, so what I made you a believer, would it show you what it's like? Every single night, to be born again, babe, to be born again. You say just another few nights, I could have made you greater, Jesus. Would it show? You can see that as Lisa is much more straightforward. So every tone is very similar to each other. It's quite balanced. While Raye is much more of a stylized singer. Every single night. There's a little vibrato here and there. There's a lot of work with dynamic. That's the style that she's doing in her own artistry. And that's something that I love. There's so much detailed work in it. While Lisa is coming also from, like, in the K-pop, I know that she is derailing from the K-pop. She's a soloist right now. And she's aiming more for an international audience. But in K-pop, there is much more straight up approach to the tone. So straight, no vibratory, supported tones are much more kind of utilized. So you can see the complete difference in their singing styles. It's quite of a night and day. You need religion at the minimum, and I'ma do it diligent. I'm looking for a synonym. I'm trying to find out words to tell them I ain't even feeling this. They'll never be deficient. Oh, they matched vibes to their personalities incredibly. Like a whole Doja part could be a Doja song, and this, like that choir in the background, ooh, that's some soul singing right there. Gonna make you need religion at the minimum, and I'ma do it diligent. I'm looking for a synonym. I'm trying to find out words to tell them I ain't even feeling this. Oh my god. I heard Lisa ascending at the background, and then we've got a lot of layers from this part. Everyone was very, very, very interested and like curious who's gonna sing this particular climb up. I personally think that all three could. And there's a lot of effects on their voices there. I'm really, really excited to see who's going to be doing that live. If we're going to have live performances of this, because like matching all of their three schedules is going to be quite of a miracle. But let's look at that climb one more time. We're starting with Raye. Then we're layering Raye. At the background, we've got Lisa ascending up, but then it kind of gets a little bit of a muddy, and it kind of goes into more of a big effect. So we got a little bit of a pattern. And in the background, you've got Lisa going, let me hear it one more time. Yeah, I think Lisa at the background. Oh, I can hear her up until here. And then the last tone has just so much effect on top of it. I wish they kept it a little bit more cleaner, because then we could really, really read exactly what's happening there. Raye's voice is just getting layered, and then it slowly starts to morph into this heavier effect. It's gonna be really interesting to see this live. I really wish we're gonna get live performances of this. Again, I know it's gonna be difficult to pull because they're all having like incredibly hectic schedules, but I would love to see, maybe they're going to be singing it together. That would be really fun if we would get like kind of like this merged belt into that high tone. That would be so much. Oh, what a visual. Oh my God. She got that cat. Oh, listen to that stylism. To be born again, baby. To be born again. Completely different placement. To be born again, baby. To be born again. Guys, she's coming from blues and soul and R&B so much. it was great descending. It's gonna sound great. Like you can really get the drive in that voice as you're crashing down to that chest register. Born right there. I wish Doja was singing actually with them. I understand that it would be a little bit chaotic, but I think it would be good chaos. Okay, so I don't also know if you know the background of this song. Raye apparently wrote this song quite a long time ago, and she wasn't able to release that. So now that Lisa acquired rights to it, they were finally able to put it out, and I am so happy because this song has so much potential. It is so fun. It has a lot of femininity. It has a lot of like goddess feel in it. And it's really cool that we've got 3 of like really incredible women on it. I also have to say that I really love that whoever was producing it and whoever was putting the instrumental together, really creating the different 3 vibes for the 3 different singers. Like Doja's vibe was perfect. It still had that femininity, but it was playful. It had a little bit of a dark undertone. It was a little bit edgier. Well, Raye's got this really elegant, almost like airy feel. I love the choir. And then Lisa merged it together. Well, it can be pretty tricky because Lisa's voice is not the tying type. You know, it's not earthy and neutral, something that you can kind of arrange whatever around because it's just so neutral. Lisa's voice is quite edgy. It's quite strong. It's quite recognizable. It has that quality that usually cuts through the neutral voices. I did not know what's gonna happen because artistically, there are just 3 such a different directions and different artists, different singers, different rappers. It's just everything about them screams just completely out of way. So having them all together is, yeah, it's been a really good job to arrange this like this and produce it like this, outside of the artist very obviously wanting to make it work. Because if they wouldn't want to be there, you would absolutely spot this. This would be such a chaos. So let me know how you like the song. Let me know if there's gonna be live performance of this. I will be the first one to sit there, listen, react, analyze, because I want to see this live. It would be really, really, really cool to see. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. I hope it is gonna happen. Let me know though immediately down in the comments. And if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to subscribe right here. Here is the video that YouTube actually recommends for you. And here are a rest of my reactions. Please stay safe and healthy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.